Hello everyone, so welcome back to my YouTube. In this video I will be basically just talking about my cancer journey and like things that I went through, things that helped me get through it, basically just going over all of that. um Also, I know everyone wanted to know what my scans were. Came back clear, so as of now I am cancer free, so I'm really happy about that. My hair is starting to grow back, so I'm on the road to recovery. um so I did 5 months of chemotherapy, and with the chemos, going through chemo was just one of the hardest things for me because sorry, oh shit, well, we'll just have to do it like this. It was hard for me because of the pain that would come with it. I would get extreme bone pain, also fevers. Like I would get a fever after my chemo and then have to rush to the hospital, get admitted. I would stay there for 2, 3, 4 days. I would just cry, like I wanted to go home. They wouldn't let me go home until I was better. They had to check up on me. Oh my gosh, I don't know how I did it those 5 months because I was going crazy. Like, honestly, it's one of the hardest things that I had ever gone through, and I think it's the hardest thing that I ever will go through. It's just so hard. It's so hard to just wake up and just not feel good, like not like feel ill, feel like it gets to the point where I got to the point where I would wake up and like I would just think like, this is not a life for me. This is not my life. This is not what I plan to be going through. I don't want to go through this. I don't want my life no more. Like, why do I have to be going through this? Like, I shouldn't be going through this. I would just feel really negative, really just doubtful, and just I would just cry a lot. I can't lie. I cried plenty. Yes. But I don't think that makes me any, like, that doesn't make me weak, because I mean, if you had cancer, I'm pretty sure you've cried before. you know it's just it's just not even not only physical but mental too, because the day that I lost my hair, it took 1 month for my hair to fall out. It was like after 2 cycles of chemo. So after my second cycle, my hair fell out. I had it in a French braid. I woke up, I took out my braid, I brushed it out, and by this time, when I would brush my hair, I would have to do it so lightly with my brush, because my hair would just fall out with any movement, any touch. It would just fall out. So me just putting the brush on it a little like that, it's like chunks of hair would come out. I'll add a picture too so you guys can see. And that day, I probably cried more that day than the day they told me that I had cancer. So yeah, I couldn't explain the feeling of seeing my hair, like something that's so important to me, something that I take care of. Like, I love my hair. How, like, my hair is gone. Like, I'm gonna look so ugly. Like, I'm not gonna go out. I'm not gonna let none of my family members see me. What am I gonna do? What are people gonna think? Like, like, it was the end of the world for me when my hair fell out. But that day, it fell out so much to the point where I only had hair on the bottom. So my grandma kept on telling me, why don't you just shave it? Why don't you just shave the rest so you don't have to go through seeing it fall out? Like, it's making you cry too much. Like, she didn't want to see me cry anymore. And I was just like, no, like, I don't want to. Like, I'm not ready. I don't want to shave my head. But I ended up shaving my head that same day because, you know, I just thought, like, if I can avoid extra hurt and extra pain, because I can honestly say that I was crying like if somebody was killing me. Like, I was really crying. And you know, no family members want to see anybody going through that, so I just shaved my head and I felt some sort of relief. After a while, I just started not to give a fuck, because why should I care? Like, it's just hair. That's how I feel now. I mean, people stare at me, but I don't blame them, because it's not like every day that you see a badass bitch with no hair, you know. Not just kidding. But yeah. Also, something that really helped me get through this whole thing is because I met a girl named Gabriella. Yes, I met her in the hospital while I was getting chemo. She was getting chemo too, in the same hospital room. And I hadn't seen who my neighbor was, because there's like a curtain, right, that covers. I just knew there was a girl, and I still had my hair at the time. I still had my hair, and at the time I was just, you know, depressed. Like, I just got the news that I got cancer, so, you know, all the things were going through my head. Like, I'm gonna lose my hair, I'm gonna look so ugly, all that shit. So I see this girl go to the bathroom, and I see that she's bald, and I'm like, oh my god, Dad, she has cancer. I tell my dad, and he's like, yeah, she does. And then she comes out, and like, I see her, and oh my gosh, she's so cute. She's so cute, and she's bald. So in my head, I'm like, okay, like, she's cute still, even though she's bald. So like, I'm good, you know. And her, yes, knowing or meeting someone that has cancer right when you get diagnosed is a blessing. Like, that girl helped me get through so much, because she had already gone through it, and like, she's still going through it. But hopefully soon she will be cured. But honestly, she was just there for me more than even friends that I knew for years, and I had just met her, you know. So she was just a really big help. Like, she gave me tips on tricks, like what to do to avoid, like, let's say from chemo you get nauseous. She told me to suck on peppermints. You guys know peppermints, so that the nausea would go away. I tried that, and yes, it worked. Just little things like that, you know. And we just would what's it called, like, compare each other, our symptoms. And like, I would ask her, hey, like, is this normal, you know, those type of things. With the chemo, I gained so much weight in the beginning because of the steroids that I was on. They would make me hungry, like, all the time. It would be like 3 in the morning, and I'm like, Dad, let's go to Jack in the Box. He's like, all right, let's go. Yes, I got so fat, and then like, I'm still fat, but whatever. I'm gonna lose weight. I need to lose weight. What else? Also family. Family was a big support. I can say I couldn't have done it without my family, especially my parents, my dad. My dad was there every day with me in the hospital. Every hospital visit that I had, my dad was there. Like, my dad spent the night with me, spent nights with me. He wouldn't go home. He would barely sleep. I would barely sleep. He would take care of me all the time. He still takes care of me, you know, like, my dad is a really big help. I love my dad so much. Yes, I'm a daddy's girl. And yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I just need to say one last thing. If you are going through treatment, if you just got diagnosed, if you know someone, if you are going through anything similar, just keep faith. Keep faith, have hope, believe in yourself. Just don't let the negative thoughts eat you alive, because your brain is your worst enemy. Like, trust me, I know. And through all of this, I never lost faith. I pray to God. Yes. What else can I say? I am so blessed. I'm so thankful. I am so grateful that God has given me another opportunity to life, and I am going to take advantage of it. You will see me do things with my life, believe it or not. So if you have any questions, you can ask me. But please subscribe to my channel, because why not? Yeah. Thanks. Bye.